What's up, guys? This is Boxing Guru, and I'm back with some more boxing. Wow, what a fight, yo! Like honestly, I want to apologize for getting this prediction wrong, but I honestly believed Triple G was better, man. I honestly thought from the level of fighters he was fighting, I would think the same way. Oh, they're bums. He's beating them easily because they're bums. But I would see his technical skills still. Like he was beating them up, but you could still see he had skills. But I mean, I guess his skills aren't there when he's fighting somebody who's faster than him, and his reflexes won't work. Like it was at times where Danny Jacobs will throw more than two punches. If you throw more than two punches at Triple G and they're fast and they're explosive, the other five, four, six or punches are gonna land consecutively because Triple G, all he's gonna do is brace for impact. He knows he's too slow to slip and dodge those punches. For some reason, he just hurdles up like a turtle and braces for impact. Like that's all he did during the fight, backing up. He was catching Danny Jacobs too, but he would have to come forward. He doesn't know how to fight backwards. Like all you got to do is push him back, and he'll cover up, and then the rest of the punches can land if you're fast enough. Obviously Danny Jacobs had the footwork combined with the hand speed to deliver those powerful explosive shots. Lemieux didn't have the footwork coupled with his hand speed to do that. So all Triple G had to do is back up a little bit, and then he won't land the rest of those combinations punches. To me it's just like Danny Jacobs. All right, yeah, he started off a little cautious. The first round it was cautious. They were filling each other out. I gave that round to Triple G. I thought Danny Jacobs won the second round, and the third one I think Triple G won. The fourth one Triple G won, but then that's when Danny Jacobs came back, and to me he won the rest of those rounds, like all of them, like except that one round. All I remember Triple G really doing significantly after that is where he caught him with a clean right hand, and he stunned him a little bit, and I think it was like the ninth round. But I think even Danny Jacobs won that round because he was more active the whole fight. Danny Jacobs was popping his jab the whole fight, even though they weren't landing like as powerful as Triple G's, because his jab is like a power jab. But that's all Triple G was really landing, that power jab, and he will land a combination here and there. But Danny Jacobs was coming forward, throwing like 6, 5, 4, 3, punch combinations, and they were landing clean on Triple G, buckling him, moving him all over the place. And Triple G was like gun shy, like he didn't want to, like he was cutting off the ring, but he was just standing there. He wasn't throwing nothing really, but trying to catch him with that jab. Triple G wasn't really doing nothing. The only time I remember Triple G actually throwing combinations is when he dropped him in the fourth round because he was trying to knock him out. But he couldn't. He couldn't knock out Danny Jacobs because Danny Jacobs, he was slick. He was dodging his punches. You need a slick fighter like Danny Jacobs with faster hands than Triple G and better reflexes to beat Triple G. Now I believe guys like Chris Eubank Jr., can give him problems. I don't know about beating him, but, he's very fast with his combinations on the inside. And like I said, Triple G can't really dodge fast punches. So I think guys like Chris Eubank Jr. gives him problems. Even Billy Joe Saunders now, I believe, gives him problems. I mean, if he goes in there like confident in himself, not with that Triple G's tool. I had to come in there with an AK-47 just to beat him. Like he can't be on that mindset he was years ago. He has to see, Triple G's not as good as they said he was. After this fight, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be confident. And Billy Joe Saunders has good footwork too. His hands are fast. He's not as strong as Danny Jacobs, but I'm saying he will give Triple G a good fight. Triple G will probably still win that fight because Billy Joe Saunders isn't that strong, but it'd be a good fight. And now as far as Canelo, yeah, I'll put my whole bank account on that shit. Canelo will fuck Triple G up, dude. Like Triple G is slow. Like if you just throw, like I said, more than two punches and then you throw 5 punches after that, and then all of those are fast and strong, I guarantee you they're gonna land. All Triple G's gonna do is back up. You just gotta know how to come forward with your punches fast. That's it. And I mean, Canelo can do that. Billy Joe Saunders can do that. Chris Eubanks Jr. can do that. Like shit. Even Chavez Jr. could do that if he really got in good shape. I mean, now I know why he didn't want to fight Andre Ward. Like Andre Ward would have fucked up Triple G. Like he would have made his eye socket like bleed or some shit. He would have been bleeding from an eye. He would have had like a big ass, I don't know, baseball in his eye. Like he would have got busted up. Andre Ward is too big for him. He's too tricky. He was doing, and Danny Jacobs was doing a couple of Andre Ward moves in there, like neutralizing Triple G's attack too. Like I saw that a couple of times. I was okay. I see you learning some stuff from Andre Ward. You know, he put a little bit of that in there, and Danny Jake, Triple G was like baffled, like he didn't know what to do. Like at times, like I said, even at times this fight would remind me of Mayweather versus Canelo because Triple G would throw his right hook that he always tries to land, and it's like very powerful. And Danny Jacobs would just sweep under that and be on the other side of the ring, and Triple G would just look at him and keep coming forward like a turtle, like this dude thinks he's a ninja turtle. Like he all he does is cover up and back up or cover up and go forward and take punches. Like he's a punching bag, yo. Like that's literally what he is against these bums and shit and these guys coming up. You know, yeah, he looks like this dangerous guy who comes forward and cuts off the ring, throws powerful punches. But against somebody who has actual skill and who hits hard and who has heart, this dude's a punching bag that's just like coming forward and racking up punishment on his opponents, you know, and hoping he gives out and, you know, and quits or some shit or loses faith and you know, like they throw in the towel. But I mean, if this guy has heart, all Triple G, you know, it's just a matter of time though, really, until Triple G gets his ass knocked out. Cause he's just taking all this punishment, you know. He just now stepped up his level of competition with Kell Brook. I mean, Kell Brook really demonstrated us what type of skill level that you need to beat this nigga's ass. I mean, like you just need to have skills. Like you don't even need to be like Mayweather or anything. You just need to have skills and fast hands and you hit hard like elite fighter. That's the definition of an elite fighter. Like it's just the thing that in middleweight division, you know, all these elite fighters, they bought into this hype and shit gets complicated. Like, you know, Billy Joe Saunders is the only one that I think is really scared of Triple G. I think these other guys want to fight him. You know, they just want to make sure everything's on the right, on the fair side. You know, they don't like that Triple G's, you know, he tried to give Danny Jacobs less than what he made with Peter Quillen. You know, obviously they ended up giving him more, but he had to fight for it, you know. They had to negotiate for, like, a shitload of time. You know, they were supposed to fight in December, but whatever. But at the end of the day, like I said, all these guys are going to give him problems. Triple G, like, he's really a hype job, though, now that I think about it. You know, everybody, even including myself, you know, we all thought Triple G, you know, from what they tell us, you know, from what we see, from what they advertise, yeah, he's that guy. He's going to, yeah, he looks like he's going to stop Danny Jacobs in 10 or 11 rounds, 8 rounds, maybe even 7 rounds, you know. That's how they're making him out to be. You know, and I believe that. You know, I saw his fights with you know, average foes, you know, and solid competitors, you know, B-level fighters like Lemieux. You know, they're dangerous fighters, but at the end of the day, you know, they're not very versatile. They're just like, they got their fortes, and if their fortes are good enough, you know, they could beat all these other guys that are like, you know, low-tier fighters. So, you know, like I said, everybody believed him. Everybody was buying into the hype. You know, all his fans were saying, oh, he's going to get knocked out in 3 rounds. This is going to be like Dmitry Pirog 2.0. Triple G landed the same punch Dmitry Pirog landed in the same fashion, you know, in the same position, probably in the same side of the ring. Danny Jacobs got dropped, but he wasn't knocked out, man. And Dmitry Pirog is skinny compared to Triple G. You know, Triple G, supposedly, from what you guys said, he's a middleweight monster, right? He's a knockout machine. He's knocking out, you know, 23 guys or whatever his knockout streak was. Who were those 23 guys, though? Evidently, they weren't world champions like Danny Jacobs. And that's what happens when you put a hype job versus another world champion. He gets exposed. He gets his skirt pulled down on him. Triple G just got exposed. Like really, he can't handle a skillful fighter who could take his power. He can't. You know, he gets frustrated. He backs up. You know, he knew he lost. I mean, everybody knows he lost. Everybody in the boxing world knows he lost. The only ones who's still trying to buy into the hype and trying to, like, keep going with it are his fans. And, you know, that's going to come to a rude awakening when Triple G, when his time runs out. Because you can only take so much punishment. Somebody's going to knock him out. And I believe that somebody will either be Canelo or Chris Eubanks Jr. Shit, probably even Charlo. Charlo's going up in weight. He's moving up to the middleweight division. Charlo has fast hands. He's strong. And he's very precise. I think guys like Charlo will give Triple G hell. He's rangy. You know, all those qualities Danny Jacobs has, Charlo has them. Except Charlo, he's more precise. He's a better counterpuncher. Well, I don't know if he's a better counterpuncher. He's just more precise to me. You know, his punches, he puts them right in the button. Danny Jacobs, he's kind of more like, a little bit more wild. You know, he's just trying to deliver the punches to the head. He's not like Charlo. Like, he's not a precise, you know, fighter like that. Danny Jacobs just hurts you, and if he hurts you, he gets you out of there, man. Man, I'm telling you, Danny Jacobs was on some like Brooklyn shit. Like he was like, "What's up?" You know, like every time Triple G would land up like a good solid punch, he was like, "Come on, let's go," and he would come back at him, and he would start like screaming and stuff, man. He was feeling it. He knew he won. Triple G, he showed it that he lost. I mean, he showed everybody he lost. You know, it's just like I really can't believe this, though. Like I really believe Triple G was good. Like I started believing in the hype, you know. But you know, it's whatever, you know. I guess the truth came to light, and you know, we all know like Triple G's not what they made him out to be. And I mean, I feel sorry for his fans that are just not realizing it, and I feel more sorry for his fans that are in denial right now at this moment. You know, please keep them in your prayers. I'm out.